Hello, this is Beaverhausen Productions, and welcome back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I am Vakiti, your glorious and efficacious host, and these are my co-hosts, the Order of the Phantom Anus.
Minus Doug. Minus Doug.
Yeah. Okay, so some of you might notice that things are a little off today, and there is a good reason for that. I was a fucking idiot when rendering this episode, and apparently I forgot to remove the audio track from the previous episode. And since by this point I had already rendered basically the entire remainder of the series, I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with this. I'll just delete the original recordings. And they couldn't be recovered, so here we are from the future.
Nah, dude, it's not your fault. These things happen. Everything just got dern furk derp.
Well,
yeah, it did. Really badly, I might add.
Everything dern furk derp or the derm term.
So, just so you know, 13 is already done and will probably be released as soon as this comes out again.
Oh, 13? Okay. 13 has actually been uploaded as of the time of this recording. Episode 13 has already been uploaded for like a week, because I was also an idiot the previous time I uploaded 10 and 11 and forgot. No, I uploaded 9 and 10 and forgot to take 11 and 12 with me to the library when I was uploading. So I ended up uploading 10 and 13 at the same time. And I had to wait and get 12 uploaded. Now 12 is fuck up, so...
Yeah, Joe, that all is why we were recording this today, because this is officially not the current episode, which means it needed to be fixed as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, 13 has been uploaded. I made the videos private or unlisted again or whatever, but like, 13 has been up for quite some time now. It's just been unlisted the whole time. Yeah,
if this was the most recent episode, then honestly we could have just waited, but it wasn't, so we needed to fix it ASAP. Okay. Since this is basically going to be that production vlog that I just said we should probably start making, I'm gonna just link this from the Patreon as just an example of all the production difficulties we've had.
Oh God! Anyway,
and since this episode is going up soon, I'm just gonna put it right out there. Yes, we are going to have a Patreon soon. It's going up. I'm gonna record it later today, and I actually already recorded it, but I fucked that one up too, because we're all fuck ups here. Joe, what's your fuck up story?
I failed a math test last week.
Yeah, Joe. Wait, you failed a math test?
Okay, honestly, Joe was going to say something, but Josie kept interrupting. Joe, please go on.
Okay, so wait, did you check the other videos to make sure they work properly?
Yes, I've checked 13 through 16, and they are fine.
Oh, wait, the inverted castle is only 4 parts?
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. I cut the Crusade from grind from like an hour to maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I just think it's funny, because it's like the entirety of the inverted castle is essentially a boss rush.
To be fair, during this recording, you wouldn't let me explore anything in the inverted castle, so we basically just, instead of just looking around and playing a Metroidvania like a Metroidvania, as soon as we got to the inverted castle, it was basically straight line, no deviation, through the bosses, Dracula, done.
Yeah, well, why bother? There's nothing. You already know where everything is, and you have the best weapon in the game, and you get the best armor in the game along the way, so what's the point?
I guess, but like, there are things in the inverted castle to see, I guess, and going for 100%, well, we fucked that right in the ass.
Well, you can just go get it. Remember, it's 200.6. Better do the super jump into the ceiling, then turn into a dog, so you slowly float up over the water.
Now, I zoned out. Who here is turning into a dog and floating?
Alucard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you forget Alucard has the Thundercats power.
Oh yeah, Thundercats!
Yep.
Yeah. So now we're going to the inverted castle because we just beat Shaft's ass.
The Chihuahua is looking at me like, what the hell? Thundercats? I love that show.
Wait, Liam, you need a shaft?
Come on. I think
We're just talking.
That's already.
We're just talking about Shaft.
I was talking about anyway. So today I learned there is a new virtual reality peripheral coming out on Indiegogo.
Oh yeah, I meant to Google what that was, but I got distracted.
Well, it's called the Virtua. This is going to be dated, and I couldn't find it when I went to Indiegogo, so I don't know what the hell.
This episode is going up like soon, so go ahead.
No.
Oh yeah, okay. So basically, Indiegogo, some guy is making a controller. You ready for this? Use your dick.
The same
This is the
Alucard
sex
who
toy.
fought
Okay, I think my
alongside
boyfriend was actually telling me about that.
And
That was over 300
it's
years
compatible
ago.
with the Oculus Rift.
No time
Yep,
for
this is
small
definitely the one my boyfriend was telling me about.
So-
We really live in the future now.
Yeah, the future has come.
Yeah, Joe literally said that about when this
I'll
happened.
finish this.
Go on, that's a great pun. The future has come.
Yeah.
And so have I.
I know what I'm renaming this episode.
The future
Anyway.
has come with a C.
No, seriously, during the original recording, I actually couldn't come up with a decent title for this episode.
It was fate.
Go on, Joe.
It was
Okay.
fate. It was fate, guys.
Okay, so how long is this episode?
This is only like, well, we're not even a third of the way through, so we gotta find some decent conversation.
Okay,
It's about,
I
it's
just mean,
about
what
the
do we
length. It's about the length of a kielbasa sausage.
try that, don't we?
I don't even remember. This is the first Inverted Castle episode, so this takes place somewhere between Richter and the Inverted Long Library.
You know what's going to be
Oh, yeah.
hilarious is if
The
this.
library has my favorite song.
What's going to be hilarious is if nothing happens in this episode and we're all bored to death.
No, I think we kill Medusa and the giant bat. I love who Alucard is just running around with a combat knife, just stabbing everything. Did combat knives in the form they are in this game even exist?
I don't know.
Now I remember one detail in this episode. We find the jewel sword, and then promptly throw it away when we get to the shmoo grinding.
Shmoo. Let's see, an assault knife.
Can I talk about the movie I'm watching?
Yeah, go nuts.
So, I didn't know we were recording today because Liam didn't know we were recording today.
Yeah.
So I've been watching a movie. I don't normally watch movies, and I meant to watch the Martian when the Golden Globe shit was actually happening, but I got around to it eventually. So I was watching it today. I'm about halfway through, not even halfway through right now. Yeah. So the Martian, the movie about the astronaut that gets stranded on Mars and has to live for 4 years off of 1 year's worth of supplies. It won the Golden Globe Award for Best Comedy or Musical.
Makes no sense. There must be something we're missing here.
Okay, so like this movie has the elements of a comedy, but in order to actually think that it's a comedy, you would need to be Bobby Hill in that episode of King of the Hill, where he had that Shakespearean comedy teacher who confused the fuck out of him and made him think that, oh, a thing is only funny if it sounds absurd.
My question is, how did it win the Golden Globe for comedy? Because aren't movie genres like categorized by the creator of the movie?
Yeah, apparently Ridley Scott is considered to be such an idiot in these days that every movie he makes is considered a comedy by default.
But
That was a Ridley Scott movie.
Yeah, surprisingly, this is a modern Ridley Scott movie, and it's actually good.
I was just gonna say
Like,
that.
unironically good.
Okay, so Googling combat knives, right?
Uh-huh.
Combat knives have been around since the 14th century, but they didn't look like the ones we use until about World War I or II. So, yeah, Alucard is a future knife, but then again, he has New York style pizza.
Yeah, I was just gonna say New York style pizza.
I'm surprised there's no handgun in this game. I mean, it's in
It's
Soma's games.
Aria of Sorrow, yeah.
It's not even like there's not even a handgun in Wait, there's handguns in Order of Ecclesia, but you can't get them. Only Albus can get one. But there's no handgun. Really? Yeah, there's no handgun in Portrait of Ruin either, even though there could have been.
So, according
I would have expected one in Portrait of Ruin.
Yeah. Continue now, Josie. We're done.
So, according to my channel awesome friend Leon Thomas, who is actually a dignified and somewhat serious movie reviewer.
Also, he doesn't scream at the camera and get real mad for no reason?
No, he has a podcast. He has a podcast to be a dumbass on, and it's a really, really good podcast. It's that one I keep talking about, Word Funk.
Yep.
It's great. They're all idiots on that, but I love it. And his movie review show is actually really serious and in depth. And he said on the podcast that he genuinely believes Rob Schneider would fit in a Stanley Kubrick movie. So now I'm confused. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Stanley Kubrick?
Okay, so basically his logic is Stanley Kubrick movies are not about the characters. So what defines a Stanley Kubrick movie are the moments of silence where characters aren't speaking, which means a Rob Schneider comedy could very well be directed by Stanley Kubrick.
You know what I want to see, now that I think about it, and I don't know why I thought about it, but suddenly I want to see Rob Schneider, Adam Sandler, and Richard Simmons in the same movie.
Okay.
Richard Simmons!
The conversation was basically about whether or not Rob Schneider has ever done anything of note in film other than talk about copying machines that one time.
What'd you say, Rob Schneider?
That's actually kind of interesting to think about. Adam Sandler has contributed more to the movie industry than Rob Schneider has.
Adam Sandler has contributed a surprising amount to the film industry.
Yeah, Adam Sandler at one point made movies that didn't suck. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was like 20 years ago now, but it was something he did.
Well, hey, Click. Okay, I liked Click.
Well, I like 50 First Dates.
Click was a deconstruction of bad Adam Sandler movies. It doesn't count.
Yeah, really though. Click.
This is the only category. This is the only category where it doesn't count. Click only is a good movie because bad Adam Sandler movies exist.
Oh God.
Click would just be an average to good movie if Adam Sandler wasn't known for making shitty movies. But because he is, Click becomes amazing.
I love that kill, by the way. Just like fire.
I mentioned it in an episode that will be released later, but was recorded earlier because fuck time. I'm just gonna talk about it now again. It'll be redundant. Fuck it. I like Pixels.
We'll talk about it now again in the future.
Yeah, whatever. I like Pixels. I watched it recently. I thought I'd hate it. You know what? I didn't hate it. The main problem with the movie is that it doesn't take it basically all the video games are just set pieces, and the thing is that people are only upset about that because Hollywood doesn't take video games as seriously as other mediums for adaptation. If we actually had a Pac-Man movie, a serious Pac-Man movie, no one would have cared how badly Pac-Man was abused in the Adam Sandler movie. People would have thought it was funny. But because video games as a whole are mocked and degraded by Hollywood, anytime a movie comes out that makes fun of video games, we hate it. It's not Adam Sandler's fault that Hollywood doesn't have its shit together.
You want to hear something amazing?
What?
The Ridiculous Six, right? The Ridiculous Six. The new Adam Sandler movie, the latest one.
Yeah,
it's 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's possible?
I hadn't heard of that one.
I don't make a habit of following Adam Sandler movies. I
only know about it because there was an ad.
I only know about the ones that I watch.
Yeah, so just so you know, 0%, literally the worst.
Yeah, that could only be possible if literally nobody liked it, including actual Adam Sandler fans. That actually exists. My roommates are hardcore Adam Sandler fans. They actually genuinely
I feel sorry for you.
no, I don't mind Adam Sandler movies. I acknowledge that there are some bad ones, but I've met the guy, so I'm kind of biased. I like him as a person, so that colors my perception of him as an actor and of his movies. But
Wait, you've met Sandler?
I've met Adam Sandler, yeah.
How is he?
He's pretty nice. He was pushing a baby stroller and was kind of surrounded by fans, so we didn't actually like talk, and I didn't really get a good grasp of him as a person. But he seemed like a nice guy.
Wait, you talked to him? Like legit talk?
No, again, he
Oh.
was kind of surrounded by fans, so like he didn't have. It's like what I wrote in that page in the Patreon that everyone's gonna get to hear later. Like when you have a lot of fans, no matter what, you're never going to be able to talk to all of them.
Wait,
Yes.
Megaforce has a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Why?
What's Megaforce?
It's a crappy action film set it's pretty crap. But it's not that crap.
Yeah. 0% would mean that literally nobody liked it, including the hardcore fans of actors who just like everything that they're in.
Like it's bad, right? But it's the cheesy kind of bad. It's not the offensively shitty kind of bad.
Every Hollywood actor has a devoted fan base of people who like every movie that they're in simply because they're in it. That's why stunt casting is even a thing.
Let's see what else here has.
The voice actress who played Wildstyle in the Lego Movie. She has a hardcore fan base. That's why she was cast as the actress for Wildstyle in the Lego Movie. So the movie would automatically have a built-in audience. All of Chris Pratt's fans went to see the movie. All of Elizabeth Banks' fans went to see the movie. Morgan Freeman.
Okay, I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think Chris Pratt had a hardcore fan base until Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh no, he had.
which had come out for about a year after the Lego Movie.
Oh no, he had a fan base because of Parks and Recreation. It's just he had immediately more fans after Guardians of the Galaxy.
American Ninja has a 0. Oh, wait, what the fuck is this? Never mind. Yeah, American
Look
Ninja
at
should
how
have a 0.
ridiculous Medusa is. It's just like 5 seconds, bam.
But yes, in order for
Yeah,
a movie-
Medusa sucks ass.
in order for a movie to obtain a 0% approval rating, the people who like every movie would have to all unanimously agree, we don't like this one.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
Medusa,
Look-
yes, sorry, I
yeah.
interrupted.
Medusa is so bad. I mean, she sucks so much that she was able to die before you got to see her tech, even without a cheesy weapon. That's how stupid she is. You don't even need
Yeah,
a
it's just a
stupid
freaking combat
weapon
knife.
to kill her. Just the combat knife will do the job.
Oh my god, did you see that? I didn't notice that on my previous playthrough, but like, I went after the balloon pod. I was trying to hit it. My demon hit it in front of me and made me get hit because it exploded in my face.
I'm not hosting this call, right?
No.
No.
Okay, so it's cool for me to unplug my computer? Cool.
Why? You did that last time and it ended badly. Why are you doing it now?
I have a responsibility to let the dogs out.
Woo. Anyway, so it turns out, you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Every police academy after 3 has a 0% rating.
Yeah, none of them are good. They talked about it on Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Danny made an offhand reference to like 5, I think, and Aaron was all like, I haven't seen any of the Police Academy movies. And Danny was all like, oh, you should totally watch 3 of them.
yeah, you can quit after 3. I actually wouldn't even recommend watching more than 1.
Hey, do you want to listen to me herd cattle?
No.
What?
One of these dogs doesn't like to go out anymore, so I have to yell at her or coax her or push her or throw a tennis ball. I'm gonna do that one because it's the least intrusive to our call.
Like Police Academy 1 wasn't even good, but you know, it's still
Okay,
I've
come
never
on, Eve,
seen
I
any
tricked
of
you.
those movies, so I can't say either way.
Well, now you know. They all suck.
Neat.
All 7 of them.
Okay,
And the
So
animated
I've been playing
series.
Black Mesa recently, and it's awesome. That's all I really have to say.
Oh, it is?
about it.
Okay,
it
so-
is?
Okay, so the dog put the tennis ball down, and then she just kind of walked out like, okay, I'm not even mad that you tricked me. Good job.
Okay, wait a sec.
You guys don't care how funny that was.
No, because we were talking about something else, and you just interjected about dogs,
Because a
Anyway.
thing was happening, Liam.
which
Okay.
none of us could see.
Oh,
Okay.
you wanted to see it. Okay. I'll just get the camera I have that doesn't mount to anything.
Okay, so Liam,
Yes.
Black Mesa.
Oh, now I remember this episode. This is the episode where I get really fucking mad in the clock tower.
Oh, good.
You,
I don't.
dude, you
I
need
don't.
to calm
So
down,
it's
man.
probably a good thing that the commentary got fucked on this episode because I got really like space elevator mad.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
are
did just
not.
before
You
this
are not
recording.
the entertaining kind of rage gamer. So
Yeah, you're not Liam. Okay, you're
Yeah.
not. When you get mad, you're not funny. You're just really mad, and it's uncomfortable to watch. Or be
like
around.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. You have a potentially fatal anger management problem, and you need to get help.
Oh, like Liam, come on, it's a video game.
Yeah, we're getting pretty we're gonna get pretty heavy here, but like Liam, yeah, like I'm worried for you. Get help.
Okay.
I'm not going to have a fucking stroke.
No, I don't think you're
No,
gonna have a stroke.
We don't
I
think
just
you're gonna have a stroke. We just think you're gonna have a brain bleed or something.
I just think he's going to destroy something, and that's going to be terrible.
Let's see.
Oh, look, he lost the
might,
cross.
He might potentially break something. He might get an ulcer. He could have an
I think
aneurysm.
I've gotten to the point of maturity where I can get ridiculously angry without pulling a temper tantrum at the same time.
No,
I've-
most people with anger management issues that die from them are like in their 40s. So
Well, Liam, I'm not saying that you're going to pull a tit. I just think you might get mad and smash your hand on something and break something.
yeah,
Well, the only thing I do, the worst I will do is like slam my fist on the desk. I'm not going to break a desk that can support up to 200 pounds.
is
You'd
pot
be-
legal in
What
Canada?
if you did? Liam, if you did, what would you think? Would you be really impressed?
Probably, actually, yes, because I have like no muscle mass.
You
Is
just
pot- is-
destroyed it. You're just like, wow, I'm fucking strong.
Oh, smashed?
Is pot legal in Canada?
Not yet. Soon.
Okay. Well,
These fuckers, those fuckers there, are
And you
what
lost
made
the
me so
cross,
mad.
so you can't cheese this room.
okay. Well, when the clowns that we have to pretend are smart, that we call politicians, get around to it, start doing pot.
Liam,
Like,
Liam.
if
Okay,
you refuse to, if you refuse
No,
to,
no, no. To be perfectly honest, I have tried it before. It has no effect on me.
okay,
Oh,
cool.
God.
You need some hardcore prescription anger drugs then.
Wait.
I
You
think
don't.
anger drugs are a thing, Josie.
Yeah, they make anger management meds.
Wait a sec. Liam, you smoked pot and you didn't get high, or if you did, it didn't change anything.
The one time I smoked it, it just made me really unable to focus on anything, and it was annoying as hell. And then I tried it once. I tried specially made coffee infused with coffee, and it just sort of was like drinking decaf. Neither the pot nor the coffee had any effect because
I
it just
smoked
neutral.
I smoked pot once.
They kissed each other out.
I
Yeah.
smoked pot once. I wasn't sure if it was actually legal in my state, but I had a headache and pot's medicine, so I was like, "Fuck it, I don't want this headache anymore."
I think it's sort of the same reasoning as like why Ritalin doesn't work on some people or why coffee itself doesn't work on some people. Different physiology has the opposite effect. Like Ritalin will make normal people hyper.
We're just
Yeah,
going
I
to
know.
ignore. We're just going to ignore how stupid I am. That I thought curing my headache for one time was a good enough reason to potentially go to jail.
Well,
You're
whatever.
not getting to jail just by smoking a bit of pot.
You underestimate.
Okay, you'll get a fine, tops. If you're a dealer, you'll go to jail.
You know, in retrospect, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have gone to jail. My grandmother was friends with the police chief.
Anyway, so Liam. Yeah. So,
And there I go.
yeah, you know Ritalin, right? I have some, or I have Dexedrine, I think. Yeah, Dexedrine.
Yeah.
The point is, it makes people hyper supposedly, but I have ADHD, right? So I get really So that just sounds so random to me.
It mellows you out when you have the different kind of brain chemistry that we do.
Yeah, it's just like that's so opposite of what I'm used to. When I take it, I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do anything.
The weird thing with me is that I had been on it for so long when I was a kid that I actually ended up adapting to it because it permanently changed my brain's chemistry to the point where it was changed to what would be perceived as a normal state, and it had the same effect as it had on anyone else. It just started making me hyper.
Yeah, that's how medicine works.
Mellow as fuck.
If you put enough chemicals into your brain, eventually your brain will just decide, okay, I guess I'm supposed to just make these chemicals now. So it starts making the chemicals itself.
Liam, I have a question.
Yeah.
In this sequence, right, where you're getting smacked around for like 1 damage, right?
Getting really, really mad in the process.
Yeah, for 1 or 3 damage. Why didn't you just cast Soul Steal?
Because we've been over this. I don't know I know the command, but pulling it off, especially in a pinch like that, is next to impossible. Because I basically just end up mashing the D-pad, and the most common spell that comes out when I do that is Hellfire.
Does putting the Konami code in do anything?
Does the Konami code do anything in this game? I think it. Oh yeah, use the pentagram to kill everything.
Yeah, and I think. Oh yeah, I was going to use the pentagram to kill everything, but see, most of the enemies are near the top of the map, so I had to go up there and lure them down here first. I don't remember if I was successful or not in that endeavor.
We'll find out, won't we?
On Dragon Ball Z?
No, not yet.
Alright.
I guess it doesn't help that I had to wear the mirror cuirass in this area because of the fucking Medusa heads, so I was taking so much more damage from these things. Like
17.
They will normally only do me 1 point of damage, but wearing the mirror cuirass,
the pentagram did jack shit.
20 it goes up by 20 times.
Oh my god, dude, the pentagram did jack shit.
Yeah, it did. Like I guess it doesn't help that I was using the mirror cuirass here.
Yeah,
because of the fucking Medusa head, so everything does 20 times more damage.
Well, fuck you too, man.
How does the defense work here?
I don't know.
Wait, Josie, why'd you say, well, fuck you too?
You're right.
Josie?
It sure is.
Yes.
I'm just saying things to confuse you. Because
okay, I thought there was lag. When you said, well, fuck you too, usually that's something you say when everyone's blatantly ignoring you, so I assumed we just couldn't hear you.
Well, you see, Joe, what happened was we stuck it in all deep in there, and then we couldn't poop anymore.
Wink.
Turducken stars are a thing. Stars that have smaller stars as their cores.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's a thing.
How?
So gas forms around a neutron star, and gas forms a new star around a neutron star, and the neutron star acts as the new star's core. And
wait, so it's less of a turducken and more like an what's the word for it? An underformed dead fetus inside of the star.
Well, no, a neutron star. A neutron star is. I forget what a neutron star is. So
I think a neutron star is a dead star.
Yeah,
right. So it's actually a living person growing out of a dead corpse.
Oh, so it's more like a tree growing out of another tree stump,
Yes,
which
but
does
yes,
actually
but
happen quite frequently.
I prefer using them. I prefer using metaphors that evoke the image of humans coming out, erupting from dead corpses of other humans.
You know, Josie, for someone who gets uncomfortable when I mention Hitler, you sure really like talking about graphic death when all I talk about is how bad an evil person that everyone thinks is evil was.
Yes, because I kill people indiscriminately. Hitler specifically killed anyone that was different from him.
Not
Which is
true.
ironic because most of the people were closer related to him than the people he was trying to protect.
Yeah, anyway, look, the point is, seriously, you know, you can't get mad at me for this shit and then show me shit I dislike and then it's just bullshit. Like,
Yeah, I'm not getting mad at you anymore for stuff.
It's not like I like Hitler. He was an evil asshole.
Like
I should be able to discuss him.
Hitler,
and his evil
he was an
deeds.
evil asshole.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make excuses. I apologize. I was in the wrong. I shouldn't get mad at you for having different opinions than me.
What? But I don't have
Alright.
different opinions than you. I hate Hitler too.
No, you clearly like it. You clearly love Hitler, but that's okay. That's cool, dude. You're my friend. You're my friend, and I respect your opinions.
Okay, we're not ending this. I
At
don't
the
like
next
Hitler.
episode, where we will continue. Well, we will start grinding for the Chrysagram.
And
I
throughout
love
the rest of Sotan, I will do the exact thing that I said I wouldn't do just now.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Also, throughout the rest of Sotan, none of this will ever be mentioned or brought up ever again.
Significant shrinkage.